It's nice when you're here in person.
Yeah, finally, it's been a while. A couple of weeks.
Been a couple of weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks. Podcasting world feels like a year.
Yeah.
Got to play a little NHL, EA Sports, NHL 26.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was good. You want to tell them about the...
No, I don't. I don't want to tell the viewers on how Electronic Arts can't seem to figure out how to make a proper hockey game.
No, they made a proper hockey game. You just don't know how to play that game.
Mm-hmm. No, I know how to play it, okay? And by the way, the ratings are always out of whack. Your goalie is rated like an 83, and he was playing like he was a 90.
It was a stellar defense in front of the goalie.
No,
the goalie has a little bit part to do with it, but it's the defense, it's the team in front.
I don't think so. No, I don't think so.
It's a team game.
No, I think momentum plays into it. The experience should play into it. Okay,
and it did. That's why that's how the score reflected that.
DumbFans live-ish. We're in person. Obviously, it's a podcast, so when it comes out, we're not live. But you got Harp, you got Amro. We're back again. We're just talking about NHL 26. NHL 27 is going to be coming out. Celebrini is going to be on the front cover.
Yeah, he got the nod for that. Is it for him?
Do you believe in that curse?
The curse? Yeah. I don't know. Crosby never did it. He never went on the cover.
What do you mean he never did it?
They were asking Celebrini, who would you want to see on the cover? And he's like, Crosby. Apparently, he's never been on the cover. I don't know if I think he did, like back in maybe 2010.
I think you're right. I don't think we ever saw him on there. We saw Fanuff.
Why? Why do we see Fanuff on there?
I know.
But yeah, Ovechkin's been on there.
Ovechkin's definitely been on there.
Recently, Zegras. Last year it was Kachuk.
There was Kachuk. Matthew, not Brady.
Matthew, yeah.
Ever Brady. Yeah, that's a good point, actually. I'm trying to think. I don't think Crosby's ever... Yeah, like to subscribe. Let us know if you guys are aware of like the covers, and let us know who you've seen on there, who should be on there, who has been on there. I'm trying to think. Was Thornton ever on there?
No, I don't think Thornton was.
No. Sedin's were never on there either, right?
Sedin's no.
That's...
Actually, remember when they had that like city to city, like a different person from each city, like one of the years?
Oh, yeah.
Wait, I think it was, who was on there for the Canucks? Recently it was Quinn Hughes. Quinn Hughes is on there for the Canucks with the brothers, the Hughes brothers.
Oh, well,
was that
like a cover though? I don't think it was a cover.
I think it was the cover.
Zegras before was 2024, 2025.
And then it was...
No,
Hughes brothers 25 and Kachuk last year, or the other way around maybe.
Was it the Hughes brothers? I don't know. Subban's been on there.
Yeah, Subban's been on there.
Oh, okay. Well, again, like there's only one game a year, so like,
and they don't change it much.
Yeah, no, they don't change anything. They don't change the goalies. They don't change.
Okay, now we can get back into the gameplay here. But
I don't like the body checking in this version that they've created.
It's more realistic. There's.
No body checking is not realistic.
Yeah, you do get those hits. I'm sure they'll tweak it for next year, but
I've had this complaint about EA Sports for the longest time. I love the game. I'll buy it regardless. But it's so irritating that there are certain things about, why can't I customize a goalie mask? Like, why can't I customize a goalie mask on EA NHL?
Is that your biggest gripe?
Yeah, it is. Actually, the only
goalie mask?
The customization of the game. I can't customize a goalie mask. That's ridiculous, actually, if you think about it. Maybe I want something on it. Maybe I want a flamingo on my goalie mask. I don't know.
Not even in be a player mode, like building your own player?
No.
Oh, really?
You get a set selection of masks. There's like a default, and then there's like 2 team options, and there's 2 AHL options. And that's it. That's all you get.
I've never done the be a goalie. I've always done created a player.
I've never done be a goalie either.
Then how do you know?
Well, when I have a team and franchise, I always change my goalies' outfits.
Yeah, but then if you create a player, maybe you can design the mask.
I don't think so. No. I put my hard down money that there was the same thing. Because there's always so much memory on something, right? But now everything's in the cloud. So you can do whatever you want. But you know what? Actually, EA Sports, get at me. You guys let me know what you guys think here, because I feel like...
Send us a copy of NHL 27.
Yeah. Send us the next copy. In fact, get us over there, EA, and then let us let us go there for a tour.
Yeah.
Well, I can go for a little tour, a little something. You know what I mean? That way I'm a part of it and I get my say. Did you catch World Cup?
I did.
I did too.
I don't know if Argentina knew it was that on Sunday.
Here's the thing. I think they did know, and they were disappointed that the money they sent the refs didn't pan out this time. Sorry, Argentina. You were not the better team. You were not the better team.
Oh,
no.
man, that was, what a game.
Yeah.
Spain, start to finish. Remember we were talking about this as I told you that Spain would be the favorite going in?
You did. Yeah.
And this is what I was talking about. Spain just played a team game, how the game is supposed to be played. Argentina was just like, I think they were playing for penalty shots. I think that's all they wanted to get to penalty shots and let the game go that way.
I think at the end of it, they came into a team that was just faster than them and was a little bit more stout defensively. I mean, they had some issues with the England defense up until they didn't. And, you know, Messi was able to create some magic. But, you know, the best way to take Messi out of the game is not let him get to the other side of the field.
All right.
He was stuck in their end the whole time. And honestly, I didn't give Spain a lot of credit because, you know, ultimately, you know, you're watching certain group stages. You're not watching a lot of Spain. It dawned on me that they're a lot better than I thought. They're a lot faster and younger than most teams.
And they kind of got lost in the mix. I agree with you. I didn't watch as many Spain games as maybe I should have, but wow, they looked dominant in that game. Yeah. Like I think the shots on target were 12-0.
Wow.
Like Argentina didn't even get a shot on net.
You know, it's funny to me because, you know, the attempts at goal was the most like eye-opening statistic because it was something like 20 attempts to 0 at one point.
Yeah.
And in my mind, I was like, if Argentina manages to win this game, there's no way you could tell me that FIFA's not rigged at that point.
Yeah, and the way it felt, because it was 0-0, I think, going into like I think they scored in the 80th minute, late into the 80th minute. And
well, they had 2 goals before that.
Yeah, they did.
I thought one was a no-brainer goal. I don't understand how that wasn't a goal.
Yeah, and that's what I was like, oh man, this is going to look really bad on the officiating if Argentina somehow wins this game. And it felt like it was like, you know, when in hockey, like all the pressure's on one side and then just a bad goal goes in on the other side. That's what it felt like. I was like, oh, Messi might do a cross here. Someone gets a header that goes into the net, and we're looking at 1-0 Argentina victory when they don't even deserve to be on the same field as Spain right now.
Yeah, it blew me away. I mean, at this point also, like I thought in my mind, maybe Argentina ran out of the miracle runs because they had game after game after game where they came out and won the game in the last 10 minutes.
Yeah.
You know, and there's only so many times you could do that. I thought Cabo Verde gave them a real go. You know, Egypt looked like they were going to win that game. And there was a lot of people who thought they were going to win that game. And then Egypt, Argentina against England. You know, England was a heavy favorite. England should have won that game. England was going to score like 10 goals on.
Oh, that was the game that you thought was the heavy favorite?
That was that was. Yeah, fight me. Fight me, fans. England's going to win. Euros are next, baby. Okay, all kidding aside, I watched that game too. I saw ultimately England beat themselves in that game, if I'm being honest. But
Argentina beat England. They just
Messi beat England. But you know, you take away the best player of the game, and you know he's not able to get any attempts on net. Really,
yeah.
They had no momentum, and you know, I don't know how because you know I thought maybe Spain gave it all up to France and just absolutely spent all of it to beat France because France was the heavy favorite.
Yeah,
but they were just getting started. They were just they were just scratching the surface. This is a young Spain team.
Very young Spain team. And that's the scary part of this. Euros are coming up. The next World Cup, they're going to be 2 years older for the Euros, 4 years older for the World Cup. This is a scary team. And I think they go back to back. If you're going to tell me to make a prediction on next World Cup, I'm taking Spain.
Well, I think it was back in 2010. They won the World Cup and they won the Euros back to back.
Yes.
So that was a different team.
Yeah.
But the formula seems to be the same. A lot of speed, moving the ball up the field, certain talents that they just sort of gravitate towards. Yamal's very young. He's like 19 or something. So like,
He was 18 during the game, and then
Wow.
like the next day was his birthday, so
Yeah.
he just turned 19.
and he didn't, it wasn't much of a factor in this World Cup game, but that's experience. He's already won now.
Yeah.
So that's experience he's going to take into the next 10 years of football and competition. That's crazy to me. So I was, well, what do you think? Was this like, to me, this was a very entertaining World Cup.
It was. I don't know if it was because it was in North America that it was so hyped here. Like I felt like a World Cup vibe that I haven't really felt in previous years. And yeah, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed all the games. I enjoyed the vibe in the city. Everything was just so good about this World Cup. And I wish Canada got a little bit more games for the knockout stages. Like Vancouver's, I think it ended in the round of 16. But yeah, I loved it. I was watching more games than I ever have in the past.
Yeah. Let us know in the comments, if you guys, how much of football you took in, what city you're watching it in, if you managed to make it out to any games. Let us know about that. We didn't go to any World Cup games because, we like money. So... but to me, I feel like it'd be really interesting of an experiment if they went ahead and tried to run it back, right? Because you didn't build any stadiums.
Yeah.
All it really costed was security and some infrastructure. But from where we were in terms of the city vibe and what there wasn't a bar that was empty. There was not a bar that was empty. It was crazy. I can imagine it was the same really for any other city that was hosting. And I thought it was a great show. I thought it was a great show overall. There were some memorable games.
There was. I mean, just Canada making it as far as they did. And even the last game, yeah, it was disappointing losing to Morocco. But hey, what accomplishment for the Canadian team. And even U.S. had a good run. Like the host cities, unfortunately, all of them got knocked out in the same round. But it was good.
Yeah, I mean, it was great. It was good to see. I still say that Mexico-England game in the Azteca was must-watch.
And that was one of the best games.
One of the best games.
Yeah.
I think Cabo Verde, Argentina, one of the best games.
Yeah, that was very good too.
I mean, even France-Spain, because it was such a shock.
Yeah.
Was a game to watch.
Even the third place game, England.
10 goals.
Yeah, 10 goals. You don't see that in soccer.
There's no better way of a goalie saying we don't care. We don't care. I'm not diving for shit.
It seemed like France didn't care at all. It was 4-0 going into at halftime.
And to be fair, England didn't look like the goalie for England was like, they got to score or whatever. Because you're up for 3-0 and you're like, oh, this game's over. And then they go 4-0. It's like, oh, okay, well, all right, well, third place. And France makes a go of it. And then you're like, oh, so this is a hockey game. This must be like it's like what would be equivalent of a hockey game in soccer.
Yeah.
But it was really great. I would love to see them try this again. I honestly feel like I've always thought this with the Olympics and with the World Cup. If I'm a country, I'm spending all this money, I should get the tournament twice.
Yeah.
So I get it for 8 years, right? Essentially. So 4 years, you get the World Cup, and then another 4 years, you get the World Cup again, right? And then that way you're generating a lot of infrastructure and money into each of the cities, and it's sort of like this mainstay. It might make things easier to find host countries
that already have
or give them more time to build stadiums and stuff like that so they get ready, or get more time to get the money to go so they could bribe FIFA or bribe the Olympics. Let's be honest. So I feel like that's corruption aside, I think for the cities, it makes a little more sense that you get a number of times where it really makes a difference on the bottom line.
Right.
Because, businesses are going to be taxed more this year because they brought in more income. But, you want to see businesses thrive and make some money. I feel like that's something that would be really interesting to see. I know that's never going to happen. More turnover means more money coming in for FIFA. And the bids are just so expensive.
Yeah, they are.
It's crazy.
So even next Olympics, I think there's 3 countries hosting again.
Really?
In Europe.
Okay.
So I think it's Portugal, maybe Spain, and someone else.
Yeah, the fly. I don't think they understood North American flying so much. I think if they did, they got a crash course of it now. But
Yeah.
in Europe, everything is a bit easier to fly over in Europe. I think they thought that would be the same case over here. It's not always the case. Cross country flying can be up to 5 hours sometimes.
Yeah.
So it really depends. But I think they did a heck of a job. Honestly, I'd love to see it happen again. But who knows? Messi, does he play again?
No. I think this is his. I mean, after that game, he was crying.
Yeah.
And that just shows me that like he knows that this was his last chance, last World Cup, and I mean, greatest of all time. I don't know. There's not much of a debate now.
He's got he's got a World Cup and he's got a silver medal.
Yeah, and I think like I mean the debate's always him and Ronaldo, and I think having that World Cup in his pocket it puts him over the top.
Yeah, I think it was already Messi with a bullet, but in terms of like competitive football, yeah, that debate was always there between the two of them. I think on the world stage, I don't think it was a debate. I think what Messi was able to do with Argentina was miles ahead of what Ronaldo did with Portugal.
Yeah.
I don't think Portugal ever got to a final in the Euro or the World Cup with Ronaldo.
They are different players on their
players,
teams.
yeah.
Like they use Argentina. Everything goes through Messi. Like if Messi's not creating it, there's nothing being created. Whereas Portugal's more plays as a like Ronaldo's not the main guy that they're looking for.
Yeah. Well, I thought that Croatia-Portugal game, which was also a classic,
Yeah.
great game. They had Ronaldo taken off, and there was like 10 minutes there where, Portugal had to find a way to will that win,
Yeah.
and they were able to do it. And, it was the first time I've seen a star player like that taken off. Whereas, I think he was also feeling it in that situation too on his final game where they got eliminated. He was crying.
Well, I think the next World Cup's going to be a lot different on. Like Messi won't be there, Neymar won't be there, Ronaldo's not going to be there, Modric won't be there. Yeah. So there's a lot of like change happening.
Yeah,
and now the new guys coming in like
Bellingham, Holland, Yamal,
all these young guys. This is they're going to be now the face of of FIFA.
Yeah,
and I mean obviously Mbappe is going to be up there, and
yeah, he'll be there. Kane will be there. I think will be there.
Kane's what, 32?
32.
So he's probably got one more left.
He could be. You can get off the bench if you want, or you can have him start and take him off. I think he's still a great striker in close, and if you need him on penalties, very useful. He had a great tournament.
Surprisingly, for England, Bellingham, like this guy came out of nowhere. I had no clue who he was.
Okay, well, he didn't come out of nowhere.
Well, to me, he came out of nowhere.
Oh, well, you're not an England fan, Harp, okay? 23 years old. He's a stud. And he's going to lead that England team to a...
Was he there last World Cup at 19?
Oh. He was I think he was at the Euro. I don't think he was at the World Cup.
Oh, okay.
I think he was at the Euro. Competitive team. England's all class. So we'll see what they do. Let us know what you guys thoughts about England. How great they are.
Or any other team.
Final note. Did you like the expanded rosters?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I think it was better with that.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, it was very Americanized.
It was.
But, for casual football fans, and you can let us know in the comments, because, you guys say we don't know anything about sports. Because we don't. We're dumb. We're dumb fans. It's a show. It's called DumbFans. What was it saying?
Expanded rosters.
I liked it for the aesthetics. The more of a round robin, longer weeks where you got more games. You had 4 games a day.
Yeah.
If you weren't a fan of soccer, you became a fan of soccer, and if you were a fan of soccer, you became more in love with it. So
yeah, and I was waiting for the games, like the games where there's only one game being played or no games being played like later on. I was missing out. I was missing it.
People that say it's a money grab. Well, yeah, it's a money grab. Okay, it's FIFA.
This is what it's about.
Just calm down.
So how about Spain lifting the trophy? with Trump Trump getting his. He wanted a picture with it too.
Oh man, you know what? I think the lack of awareness that guy has. You know,
The captain was waiting for him. He's like, "All right, get off the stage now." The FIFA guy's like pulling him off.
yeah, I would love that Spain edited him out. But you know,
Oh, did they edited him out?
but you know, if I was the president and I'm handing out the World Cup, I might like hang off the end of there just to feel like I'm kind of a part of this. Even though I was a week ago saying I'm not going to do a trade with Spain whatsoever, but I'll stand there on the stage as Spain gets the World Cup. The most backwards guy in the world. I couldn't stop laughing, and I'm so happy they edited him out. Just so funny. It's so funny. Okay, so let us know your thoughts. Again, this is a Dumb Fans show, so you're dumb fans. Okay, we're all dumb fans. That's the name of the show. Okay, we didn't just come up with it out of nowhere. Sports opinions, we take them all. Smart, dumb, really dumb, doesn't matter. So send us your opinions. Text us. You can send us a voice note. Anywhere. Email us. I'll put an email up if you want. I don't care. We're on YouTube. Go on YouTube. You don't have to watch the full episode, but just give us the like. Give us a like. Give us the view. Give us some comments. Comment. You know, let us know. Or don't. Whatever. We don't care. Harp, Ambrose, DumbFans.